Hey everyone, welcome back to day 28 of our 30-day Python series. I'm Omi Asma and today we are diving into one of the most important libraries in Python, that is your Matplotlib Python library. Okay, so by the end of this video, you will know how to use Matplotlib to create beautiful plots and visualize data effectively. Let's get started. So the first thing is, what is Matplotlib? So Matplotlib is a popular plotting library in Python. Okay, it helps you to visualize data through your graphs like line graph, bar chart, pie chart, scatter plot, histograms, and much more. Okay, so it is especially useful in data analysis, machine learning, and any way data needs to be visually represented. All right. So let's get started. Let's dive into our Jupyter notebook and let's start. Yeah, here we go. Here we have our Jupyter notebook. So if you're not using any Jupyter notebook, okay, so you have to install. You have to use a command called pip install matplotlib. In the Anaconda, it is by default, it will be installed. Okay. So here we are using a Jupyter notebook. So you can run it directly inside a cell. So we can use it as import matplotlib dot pyplot as plt. Okay. So here this pyplot. So what do you see here? Pyplot is a module in Matplotlib that makes it easy to create a plot. Okay. So think of it like plotting with a simple interface here. All right. So and here plt is nothing but it's an alias. Okay. So let me go through some key functions and plots you can create using a matplotlib. So let's start here. Let me run this first. Okay, here we go. Now what we are going to do here is the basic plots. The first plot is your line plot, hashtag line plot. Okay, so this is the most basic plot. It helps you to show the trends. Okay, it's great for showing the trends. So we can see x equals 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. All right, then y equals 10 comma 20 comma 25 comma 30. Okay, then after that we will plot it, plt dot plot x comma y. So here we go, see, it will plot it. So this is how your line plot will looks like. So now for example, if we want to give a title also for this plot, we can give it. So here we have to use it, plot dot title. Here we give it a line plot. Line plot. Okay, enter. Then here we have a plot dot. If you want to give a labels like x axis and y axis, so here you have to use a label, x label, x axis. Okay, then plot dot y label, here y axis. Okay, let me close. Enter plt dot show. All right. So here the x coordinate we have x 1, 2, 3, 4, y coordinate 7, 20, 25, 30, plot dot x and y here. Okay. So you can see only the line plot here. Now we have given a title, labels, x axis and y axis. So let us run it here. So here we go. See here we got the title as a line plot here. And you can see the y axis. So earlier it was not there. Okay. So here we have a x axis. So this is how you plot a line plot. Okay, so this line plot, as I told you, it is great for showing the trends. If you want to see a trend in the data set, you can use a line plot. Okay, then the next one we have here is it's a bar chart. Okay, hashtag bar chart. Okay, enter. Then here we have x equals, I'm giving a values here. Okay, so this I'm just creating my own thing. So I'll at the end, at the day 30, I'll be creating a complete one project. Okay, so it's stay tuned for the day 30. Don't miss that video. Now I'm giving a comma b comma c. Let me close. Enter. Y equals 5 comma 6 comma 3. Okay, enter. Then here I have given a x and y coordinates. Now let us plot. So to plot a bar chart, we need to give plt dot bar. All right, and here the variables x comma y this axis. Here we go. Here we got the bar chart. So the A, B, and C. Now if we want to write the titles, here we'll be giving plt dot title. Okay, we can give here bar chart. Okay, close, enter. Then here we can give plt dot show, and here we go. Okay, so see here we got the title as a bar chart. So this bar chart is perfect for comparing the categories. If you have a category, so it's very helpful for comparing the categories here. Okay, now let us understand our third chart, that is a pie chart. Okay, pie chart, enter. So here I have let me just create it here, labels equals, here I'll be giving it apple comma banana comma cherry. Okay, close the square bracket. Now sizes, 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 I'm giving a sizes for them here, 30 comma 40 comma 50, or else we can give it a 30 only here. Okay, then I'm plotting a pie, plt dot pie size, sizes comma labels equal labels comma auto pct equals percentage 1.1 f percentage. Okay, let me close it here. Now we'll give it plt dot title as fruit. You have to give it in a double quotes. Fruit distribution. Okay. Here we go. Let me close it. Next, plt dot show. Here we go. So here we got it through distribution here. That is the 40% for banana, 30% for the apple you can see, and the other 30% to the cherry. So here I have given labels, equal labels, so that the labels, the names that should be displayed here. Okay. So this pie chart is used to show percentage and proportions. Then next we have a scatter plot. Hashtag scatter plot. Enter. Okay. So here I have a values x equals 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5. Enter. Y equals 5 comma 15 comma 7 comma 10 comma 20. Okay. Enter. Now let us plot. Plot dot scatter x comma y. Okay. Then plot dot title. So in the title we are giving scatter plot, and then plt dot show. Here we go. So we got a scatter plot here. All right. So this plot is great for observing relationship. Okay, relationship between the variables. So the scatter plot. Then we have a histogram. Hashtag histogram. Okay. And for a histogram, we have to import numpy as well. Import numpy as np. Okay. And now I'm creating a data here. Data equals np dot random dot rand n. Okay. So here rand n, I'm giving 1,000 here. Enter plt dot plot hist hist. Okay. Then I'm giving a data, the data name. Okay. Comma wins, vins wins equals 30 here. Now let me close. Enter plt dot title histogram. Okay, let me close. Enter, then plt dot show. All right, here we go. You can see the histogram has been plotted here. So this is how we plot a different charts. Okay, so you can customize your plots using the options like a color, line style, marker, grid, okay, legend. So that here we can give it a plt dot plot x comma y comma color equals red. Okay, comma, and the line style also you can give it here. Line, line style. Okay, equals, so here dash dash we can give it here, comma, marker equals 0. Let me close this now. Plot dot grid through. Okay, here we go. So here we got it. So see here we got this line chart. Okay, with the style of the dash dash, and you can see here. Okay, the color is in the red color, and the marker here, can you see it's a 0 here? This is a marker. All right, so in this way you can customize your chart. Then you can even save your plots as images. You'll saying what you can do here is using plot plt dot save figure. Okay, hashtag my plot. This we have to give it in a double quotes. My plot dot png. Close it and enter. So the figure size. So this is how it will be. You can save this here. Then, so to summarize, Matplot allows you to create the line, bar chart, scatter pie, and the histogram charts. Okay, customize visual styles and labels. So it can save and share your charts easily as well. So that's just a beginning. You can combine Matplotlib with libraries like NumPy and Pandas to unlock even more powerful visualization. So, if you learned something new today, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for the final 2 days of our Python series. On day 29, we will explore C1, a higher level visualization library built on top of Matplotlib. Okay? So, hit the bell icon so you don't miss it. And as always, keep coding and keep growing.